Ladies and gentlemen,
Please welcome.
This is What's Up Van Horn, and here are your hosts, DJ Rewind and Chris the Chief Herrera.
Good morning, Van Horn. What's up, Van Horn?
What's going on, Van Horn? My God, do I sound real tired? Or is it, what's going on with me today?
It is Tuesday, September 24th, 2013, and welcome to another episode of What's Up, Van Horn. We want to welcome Chris back to the studio after a long trip.
Long, short trip. I had to go to El Paso.
Yeah, he had to go on last minute. This guy calls me at 8:04 and tells me, you know what, I'm going to El Paso today, so sorry it's so last minute. I'm like, are you serious, man? God.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to take time because Chris is going to formally apologize for missing yesterday's show.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's it. That's all we get. Oh, man.
Yes, it was a long day yesterday. A long day.
So anyways, we got a Twitter now, dude.
We do?
We have a Twitter now.
Oh, what's the
Twitter account.
Oh, Twitter?
Twitter.
You can twat your tweets.
You can twat your tweets at
Is it
at whatsupvanhorn.com.
at
At whatsupvanhorn. So apparently, I'm kind of new to the Twitter scene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying it out. I'm checking it out. It's kind of confusing because
Yeah.
apparently you can only type a certain amount of characters in a tweet.
I think it's 140 characters, I believe.
Yeah. So, and it's kind of weird because
It's not like Facebook.
No, it's nothing like Facebook. It's more like Instagram. You can follow people and they follow you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's kind of tough to find people to follow because not that many people are on Twitter that I know.
Yeah.
I guess you could use it more of a rumor mill for celebrities because
Yeah, because they tweet everything.
yeah, exactly. You go on to show you watch shows and stuff, and they're like, follow me at I watch America's Got Talent. They're like, Howie Mandel's all follow me at Howie Mandel. You know what I mean? I'm like,
yeah.
so I
They get
don't
in
know.
response back as a bitch.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They tweet like crazy, but they won't, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you can retweet stuff and you can favorite stuff.
And then hashtags and
Yeah.
I don't get all that.
I just want to check an update status. That's it, dude. I'm not too fond about. And then what's crazy is, the whole Twitter world revolves around a bird theme. It's a tweet, which would be a bird.
Oh yeah, this is the shirt I got.
Even the logo's like a little bird.
Yeah, I got a shirt that has like a pigeon and it's like farting and it says "Oops, I tweeted."
Oops, I tweeted. So
It's probably
that's pretty crazy, dude. So what else is going on in the world today? We got some. I guess do we have football this Friday? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we do. We are playing McCamey. It's a district game.
Oh, McCamey.
And we're playing it. I think I'm not sure if we're playing it here or over there because, on the schedule last week it said that we were playing Tornillo over there, but it was homecoming. So either way we're playing McCamey. I know that. I don't know if it's here or over there, but kickoff either way is at 7:30. As far as volleyball, what do we got going on in the volleyball world?
That beats me.
It's to you.
Beats me.
So we have, I guess we're playing Del City on the 25th, and that's an away game, and that one starts at 5 o'clock for 8th grade and varsity. And then, but yeah, so we got that going on in local sports, and it's kind of cooling down, isn't it?
Yeah. The weather's actually changing right now. It's nice and cooler. Excuse me. What's it called? Yeah, I turned off the air conditioner, but I still sleep with the window open and the fan. I just like
So
the way it
basically,
feels.
you're using Mother Nature's air conditioner.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I'm a big fan of the summer, but it's because it's not that I hate the cold. Well, you know what? I don't mind the fall because the temperatures are around 80 degrees, 75. But when we start getting into the winter, where it's like those 40-degree days, man, I really hate them, man.
Those are the days that I just want to stay in bed.
I think that's the day everybody wants to stay in bed. you know? So give us a call here, 915-588-9722. I know the show's kind of early and kind of off for you guys that usually tune in on a regular time, but just give us a call with any topics you may have or anything. Follow us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at What's Up Van Horn. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. What else we got going on today, dude?
Let's talk about, what is it, the paper, the Van Horn paper. There's a lot of people.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. And like I said, I gave a preview of yesterday's show on a small note. Right now, we have this deal going on. I guess TxDOT wants to take down Prada Marfa because they're classifying it as an illegal advertisement. How Prada Marfa's been there for like years, man.
Yeah.
I mean, decades, I think. Man, I wouldn't say decades, but at least a decade. Mm-hmm. It's been there a good 10 years. I mean...
if anyone doesn't know what that is, it's just a building, and it has just like a display.
It's got shoes and purses, Prada shoes and purses. But I mean, it's not open to the public or anything, and you
just go and look.
Yeah, well, apparently a local DJ is doing what he can to support that Prada Marfa installation. A guy by the name of Spencer Bennett of 97.9 KODM started the Save Prada Marfa Facebook page. It's got about 100 likes right now. But I mean, TxDOT, I guess, is on their high horse. They turned their attention to that place after that whole Playboy Bunny sign controversy got underway back in June. So yeah, dude, okay. From what I understand, they won that. They got the okay to say, hey, take down the sign.
Yeah.
But I don't get it. It hasn't bothered anybody for the past 10 years. Why are they going to mess with it?
Yeah,
leave it alone, man. Just leave it alone.
That's just something else I think more publicity for Marfa.
Well, the thing is, that's not even in Marfa. It's like
it's on the outskirts
between Marfa and Valentine. Anybody that goes there, I mean, you can stop there. And you know what's good about it is because it helps these small rural towns like that don't have interstate access. People drive out there, so it helps their economy, dude.
Yeah.
They gotta spend gas to go out there, so they put gas in Marfa. They gotta eat, so it helps a local restaurant or wherever they eat. Nonetheless, there's money going in, dude. So TxDOT, y'all guys, just chill the hell out, okay? Really, So, anyways. What else we got going on today? I was watching the news this morning, man, and I wake up every morning, have my cup of coffee, and I guess I'm at the age now where I just like to watch the news, dude. Is that a bad thing?
No, not really.
Yeah, I just like to know what's going on. That's all. I guess because I remember when I was little, I didn't understand why my dad watched the news. He woke up real early to watch it, but so I was watching the news, and apparently, dude, 10 people got killed in Juarez.
For what reason?
Well, apparently, okay, get this. There was a baseball game going on. I guess they have leagues in Juarez, and that team that won, they were celebrating at a house, which was apparently, it says here, Loma Blanca, a town in the Juarez Valley. There was the dead included a 7-year-old girl, her mother, 3 teenage boys, and 5 adult men. So apparently, what happened was that a gunman came in and started shooting an AK-47 at people. There was about 30 people at the party. They tried to scatter, and some got away and stuff like that. But the team manager, who doesn't want to be named, apparently because he's
fear for his life.
Yeah. So he says that it's not uncommon for people to bet on these games, and he thinks that this guy or whoever did it or whoever associated with it did it. They did it because they were pretty pissed off that they lost the bet. So I mean, dude, that's stupid.
That's very.
You know what I mean?
That's retarded.
Yeah,
that's beyond retarded. I mean, it's a baseball game, and then you killed all these people for no reason.
But not only that, but you kill a 7-year-old girl, dude, and teenage boys.
And then imagine
they have nothing to do with that problem,
and then
man.
And then imagine that person just going home and just going to sleep.
That's pretty nuts.
Yeah,
I can't imagine. I mean, not only that, but I mean, then again, like it's something common over there, dude. It's not like it's not like it doesn't happen over there. That stuff, I don't know, man. I used to go to Juarez all the time. I used to love going over there. You know, me and my friends used to go party over there.
Yeah.
And it's a nice place. But I mean, we used to go eat before we went to go party, and it's cheap and it's really good. And now it's like, dude, most people are scared to go, man.
Or when I was living in Tucson, my mom would go when she had to go to Caseta or Porvenir or something.
Yeah,
like that.
you know, for the dentist. Yeah, and for because it was cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. My mom would always call me when she would always call me, and I'd be in Tucson. She'd be like, she's like, well, I'm going to Caseta Porvenir. She's all,
wish me luck.
I'll call you when I get back. And he said, just to let you know, the insurance papers are in the china cabinet.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though, is that, you know, when you go over there for some reason, right at the border, you lose cell phone service. It's like it's planned.
It's a setup.
I guess so,
when you
dude.
Cross, it's a setup.
Yeah, like you're on Telcel. So I mean, I don't know. I used to. Go there.
When I go to Nogales, I didn't like going 10 miles into it
but Nogales is bad. I heard they have a lot of drugs over there and stuff, man.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I meant drug trafficking, Chief.
Oh, okay.
Drug trafficking. Good Lord. So, okay. Now, what we were talking about earlier, the newspaper, the Van Horn Advocate. Apparently, there's a lot of people that came up to me this weekend, and they explained to me that, you know, they're like, David, you should talk about the Van Horn paper. Why doesn't it have, you know, they were pretty upset because apparently they didn't mention any of the queen candidates or king candidates or duchesses or any of the court, man.
Yeah, I noticed that too. And then there wasn't times, and then I think I also noticed that there wasn't times they had what time the pep rally started.
Yeah, because I didn't know what time the pep rally was going on, and then I mean, most people kind of keep it updated with Facebook, and luckily there's a page, the CCISD page or whatever, CCAISD Facebook page. So if y'all guys you want to keep up with school events, go like that page because they have whoever manages that page does a real good job about putting pictures and stuff like that. Sometimes we even get our pictures from there. So I mean, they do a real good job of upkeeping that.
Does anyone know who were the candidates?
You know, I know them. I just couldn't tell you them right now because my brain's not in the mood. But I mean, I know Criselda Lozano won Homecoming Queen.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know who won Homecoming King. I wasn't there for that part of the game.
Did they do it at halftime or did they do it at the beginning?
They do it at the beginning of the game, which didn't make sense to me either because I mean, dude, save it for halftime. Like, I mean, I like it for halftime because...
What did they do for halftime? The band?
I guess. I mean, the band... Well, yeah, the band pretty much played. You know what's crazy? And I was saying too about that too is that, you know, when I was in high school, the bands from other towns used to come, dude, all the time. And they used to perform, and, you know, they had good bands. Yeah. Now it's just like our band and no one comes anymore. I don't know if that's budget cuts or whatever it is, but they really need to get back in the mood of that stuff, man, because it really makes a difference, you know. The one thing I am glad to see at the football games, there's a lot more, there's at least, you know, different variety of foods to eat now. You know, so that's good.
It's just not hot dogs and Frito pies.
It's not just Frito pies and nachos anymore and Gatorades. You know, it's and popcorn. It's now they got like pizza actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then like I guess they set up a booth for sausage wraps and burritos and stuff like that. So something different, dude. Something different. And unfortunately, we lost that game. I think it was like 18-0 or something like that.
I heard it was real bad.
Man, so I was at the Kermes during the last part of that game. So, and on Friday it wasn't too bad. You know, it was okay. The game, the Kermes was okay, guy.
Are you kidding? Yeah, seriously. I got there I went there Saturday night.
Yeah, well, I saw you there Saturday night, dude. So,
and hey, after 12 o'clock they had $1 beers. I was on that.
I like the Kermes. I like the band on Saturday night. Mm-hmm. The band on Saturday night was really good. I actually knew one of the band members. He used to play with Los Releros. Mm-hmm. And I thought they were real professional, dude. You know, they were a damn good band. And I'm almost pretty sure this isn't the last time we see him in Van Horn because if you know Van Horn, this is the way it works, dude. As soon as they bring a band from the Kermes, like during their intermission, everybody seeks them out to get their card, dude.
Yep.
How much y'all charge? And you know what? I'm guilty of it too because I actually asked them how much they charge. Their name is Los Mecánicos de la Música Norteña, and they charge around $3,500, man. So that's not bad. I mean, it sounds like a lot of money, but for a band, anybody that's putting together a quince and stuff like that knows that for a band, I mean,
it's
that's
cost
not
money.
Well, yeah, but it's
gonna be worth it though.
It's fairly cheap compared to some bands that charge you like $4,000 to $5,000. You know, so it's. I thought it was a good time. I wish they could have had more booths with sweets.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't have much sweets there. I was scouring the grounds.
Something sweet.
No, for a freaking popcorn ball.
A popcorn.
And I could not find one, dude. So
they had a cotton candy.
I'm not a big fan of spun sugar, for some reason. But I was looking for popcorn balls like crazy, and I couldn't find that.
Hey, next year, guys, popcorn balls.
Popcorn balls. Sweet. Y'all guys put up booths for sweets, man. Sweet sell. There wasn't. Well, you know what? Unfortunately, I didn't go during too much of the day activity on Saturday because I was just kind of being lazy and hung around the house. So it wasn't until at night that I went. Anyway, but nonetheless, it was pretty good. So give us a call, 915-588-9722 if y'all guys have any opinions on the Kermés and what maybe they could do next year. I'm pretty sure everybody is open to constructive criticism, dude. So we were talking about earlier today about how the weather's cooling off, which kind of sets the mood for Halloween, dude.
Oh, yes. Halloween is my favorite time of the year.
I think that's everybody's favorite time, because I know... I think there's a point, like, when you're a little kid, you love Halloween. And then you get to be, like, a teenager or, like, in your, 21, 22, and you're kind of not into the holiday that much.
Yeah.
And then you get older, and once again, you're into it again. You start dressing up all the time. But, what's funny about Halloween is that it just gives the girls an excuses to dress in skimpy clothes.
Yeah,
dude.
Exactly. They hoe it down.
They do.
They hoe it down.
I don't think the Ninja Turtles were meant to look that sexy.
No.
And they make every character sexy. There's not like they never stay true to. I mean, there's Cinderella. Oh, she's sexy.
Well, no, one thing I'm trying to see if I can get a trench coat or something. Sorry, I'm thinking Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester.
Yeah.
You have to shave your head, dude.
I know. Oh, I can do that. That's no problem. Hey, notice no hat today.
What's up with that?
I don't know. I left it at work. And plus the season's changing, so I'm like, I don't sweat as much. Oh, man.
So I just got a text. It says, "Hey, David, can you mention on your broadcast sometime this week that the community is invited to help us celebrate Leslie's quinceañera? The church begins at 2, followed by the reception from 4 to 6, and then the dance from 8 to 1.
8 to 1?
Leslie Jones. So, yeah, and the dance from 8 to 1.
A quinceañera for Leslie Jones?
Leslie Jones. That's Erica Urias' daughter.
Oh, okay.
That is the head of volleyball coach's daughter.
Right on.
So y'all guys, this weekend, actually, I'm DJing. So
I was like, who they got playing?
Actually, I'm playing for that guy. So y'all go out there, and if y'all have any requests, I always take requests and stuff like that. But I think it should be a good dance. There's good. I mean, I like quinceañeras and stuff.
They're
like
fun.
That. They are fun.
Until someone gets into a fight.
I don't think we gotta worry about. There's certain quinceañeras that you go prepared.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's certain dances that you know what to expect. So it's like it's how can I put it? If you go into a place and you see bikers all over the place, I mean, you can't expect them to have tea parties.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta tread softly. So
carry that pool cue around.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
So what's going on in the world of Mr. Christopher the Chief Herrera?
Oh, today's Albert Urias' birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Albert.
Birthday.
Albert, I like Albert because he constantly like comments on the show and he says he likes the show. So shout out to Mr. Albert Urias. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
So I don't know if you remember 2 years ago when MIA performed with Madonna. on the Super Bowl halftime show.
MIA is that like Indian chick?
Yeah, that was she's like the British whatever. Her initials stand for something.
I really trip out on. I was watching a movie the other day on Cinemax called Bend It Like Beckham.
Oh, okay, yeah, with Keira Knightley.
Yeah, with Keira Knightley and then like some other Indian chick. Yeah. But I really trip out how like Britain has all this mix of people, yet they all sound exactly alike.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They're all British.
Yeah, they're all British. I mean, they all sound... You know how... Okay, like, you come to America, and then, you know, the Midwest has an accent, and Californians speak a different way. Texans are learn to... But everybody in Europe almost, or in Britain, speaks exactly the same no matter what race or whatever. You know what I mean? So, they all... But anyway, so you were saying?
You know, it was... I think this was 2 years ago when they performed. And I think everyone remember she flipped off the camera, so they're still going through battles with that legal. They want her to pay $1.5 million for just throwing the finger.
From 2 years ago.
And that's still going on today.
That's dumb.
Yeah. So they're just, well, I guess it's just the censorship or something like that. Or
here's the deal. It's like we were talking about this earlier, guys, and you were mentioning, I guess, that Glee star that had come.
That Corey Monty. He
had overdosed.
He died of a drug overdose, heroin and alcohol. That's what they found in his system. But there was a big thing on the Emmys because they made it. They did a memoriam longer for him than any other legendary stars like Larry Hagman. I
don't think that's a big deal. I don't think that should be a big deal. I mean, the length of the service,
but they mostly kind of more dedicated it like to him.
Well, I mean, that just goes from whoever planned it, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If the guy planned it that way, it's not okay. Then don't blame that person. Don't get mad at the celebrity that died. Get mad at the people who planned it because they're the ones that determined the length of the ceremony. You know what I'm saying?
And there's a lot of people that are kind of well, not a lot of people, but a lot of celebrities were kind of like the Emmys were kind of dated, and they wasn't really all that,
I didn't get to see the Emmys. I know there was a scandal going on and stuff like that, but or not scandal, but there was some stuff going on and I heard about it. I just didn't really keep up with it, man.
Yeah.
But like I was saying about that guy that died, I really trip out on celebrities that overdose and stuff like that. I mean, and you hear about it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And he was only
I don't understand how much stress you can have when you're making like $50,000 an episode of Glee. Yeah. I don't get that. Okay, to me, stress is not being able to pay your light bill. Not being able to have food on the table.
Putting food on the table.
That's stress. Like not having clothes for
or if you don't have
kids.
a job.
Yeah, that's stress. And yet these people, they make millions of dollars and they're like, oh, he was so stressed. He was so, you don't know what happened when he was a child. I mean, like, dude, I understand that. And I get that. Okay, I'm not putting it down. I'm not trying to say it's wrong. But what I'm trying to say is that the guy made it through his childhood. He's a millionaire now. He succeeded. He rose from the
from the ashes.
Rose from the ashes.
Like a phoenix.
And that's what I don't understand is that these guys the next thing like, oh my God, there's such a travesty in Hollywood today. He passed away and stuff like that.
But it's funny, like
But yet they don't honor anybody that was like
in like the military.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example. They put him on CNN.
Yeah.
And then this guy's all over Access Hollywood and I mean all the mainstream stuff.
Yet they mentioned the people who lost their lives trying to serve and protect our country.
Yeah, exactly, for the freedom of being able to produce a show like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's one thing that makes me mad.
How is it that a 31-year-old, he's 31 when he died, still playing a high school student?
Really?
Yeah. I think his character graduated, but he was probably like 20. I'm gonna guess 25 when Glee started, and he played 16, 17-year-old.
I don't know. I don't know because that happens a lot in Hollywood though.
Yeah.
You know, Saved by the Bell went on for like 10 seasons, and there's only 4 years in high school. You know what I mean? So, you know, you watched like
that was a very long years.
Yeah, you know, you watched freaking Kelly Kapowski develop from a teenager to like a mature woman.
Yeah.
But yet she's still wearing a cheerleading uniform.
Well, she dropped it. What was it on the credits? Tiffany Amber Thiessen. She dropped the Amber part.
You know what? You know what was crazy about Tiffany Amber Thiessen? You know, I listen to Howard Stern all the time, and he was interviewing her one day, and apparently, dude, she lost her virginity like at 13, dude.
What?
Yeah, so she had not only that, or 13 or 14, but she lost her virginity to a dude who was like 21, 22. Is that crazy?
I wouldn't even said anything.
You don't know, but I mean, that's what's crazy is this chick was like supposed to play Kelly Kapowski on Saved by the Bell, who was like this real like kind of goody girl, you know, and what ended up happening? she's the worst one of them all,
right? And you thought who was it? Elizabeth Berkley.
Dude, Elizabeth Berkley went off the deep end with Showgirls after that show.
I think that her career kind of almost tanked.
It's crazy because I think it did. You're right. I think it did.
Because then after that, you know, I think she laid low for a while.
I was tripping out this morning too because
she's on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, dude. She's on Dancing with the Stars now. I'm tripping out at the celebrities that's on Dancing with the Stars. And I don't even watch that show. I really hate that show. But for some reason,
they need to spice it up. I can't.
And I think they did that this season.
Okay.
They have Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yes, they have Leah Remini from.
Leah Remy from King of Queens.
From King of Queens.
Yeah.
And she, you know, and then she also left
Scientology. She was on Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, she was on that summer. Where they worked at that club, and the beach club or whatever.
Yeah, the
she was like the tight ass.
Who Zach Morris eventually got a hold of.
Right. She loosened her up.
And then who else? I was watching Keyshawn Johnson, who just got eliminated. Which I mean, which was boggling to me how Bill Nye the Science Guy survived that round, and the former football Super Bowl athlete didn't. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, they have. I'm almost considering taking up watching the show. So I'm thinking hopefully it'll be good.
I'm waiting for the So You Think You Can Dance to come back on.
Is that a show too?
It's been on for a while. It's
You're into season premieres, so what's going on?
What's going on season premieres? Well, you got tonight is the season premiere of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So Marvel has gotten into television now, and I think it just focuses on not like the superheroes, but the people who
have superpowers that aren't discovered.
Yeah, or I'm not sure how that's going to go out, but I've got.
You know what that show reminds me of already before I even seen it is that show Heroes.
Heroes,
like on NBC.
Heroes just kind of jumped the shark after like the third season, and then
I really liked Heroes in the first season.
Yeah, the first 2 seasons was really good, and then you started getting to season 3, and then the last,
and then that guy Skyler ended up going like he ended up being a good guy.
Yeah, I was like, I just wanted him dead.
I just watched the season premiere or the season finale of Devious Maids.
Devious Maids.
So that show's so damn good, dude. and I hate Lifetime. You know, but it's so damn good.
I should be more of the Lifetime person.
yeah, I know, but that freaking show's so good, dude. And it's got one of my favorite actresses is Rosalind Sanchez.
Okay.
So I mean, but it was they left it set up for next season pretty good.
Oh, so it's like a cliffhanger. So you got to come back, or
you got to come back, but at the same time, like they ended it. They answered the question that they've been asking all season.
And what the question was that?
Which is at the beginning of the show, they murdered one of the maids, and they were trying to figure out who did it.
Oh, it's like Clue.
Yeah, kind of. So they figured that out, and now they left a good little plot for the next season. So, and on top of that, I can't wait till Dallas comes back. I'm a big Dallas fan, dude.
Dallas.
And I really didn't like Dallas. Like, I guess because I was, like I said, when I was a little kid, I really didn't pay attention to those shows. But I watched last season of Dallas, and it was damn good, dude. I just wish JR wouldn't have died.
Yeah,
so
that's hey, that beats the question of who shot JR. It's like
no, well, yeah, it is. But here, he died in real life, so they kind of had to get rid of him. He actually died by the hand of the cartel. Believe it.
But yeah, so we got tonight. Also, we got I think it's the Goldbergs. Is that?
I was asking you about that earlier. Is that so? What do we determine? Is the
Goldbergs? The year of the show? It's in the 80s.
It is the 80s.
It's the 80s. So, so if you want to check that out, it's tonight at probably like at 7:00 on ABC. And then we have the season premiere of NCIS, which is it's a big thing right now because one of the regular cast members are leaving. Cody DePablo, the character that plays.
Is it the guy with a bunch of gray hair?
No, that's Mark Harmon. The Cody DePablo is the girl with the black hair. She's the Mossad agent, the female agent, and she's been there for 8 years, because she replaced another character. But I think they're going to give her they're going to wrap up her storyline, and then she's done. And a lot of people were sad that she was leaving, and I guess they had one of the producers had wrote saying that they even offered her more money to stay. I guess she didn't take it, so I guess she's doing some other ventures. Who knows? I
guess to all your NCIS fans.
NCIS, and then you got NCIS Los Angeles that comes out right after.
To me, that's just a remake of CSI. Yeah, man. Now they're apparently every town's got to have one.
Oh yeah, well they haven't. Well, I think they're developing up a new spin-off for NCIS New Orleans. So
they need to make like a NCIS Van Horn.
Oh, that'd be short. Nothing will get solved. Nothing will get solved. It's a cold case file.
Every file will be a cold case. No, then that show would be cold case. Yeah, nothing. But anyways. So, what's going on over there in what is it? In Kenya. There's like a mall standoff, dude. Apparently terrorists took over a mall.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, they came in shooters.
Yeah, man. Yeah, apparently 2 of the damn terrorists are Americans.
Oh God, there they go, putting a bad name on us.
So the one thing we're trying to fight is what they're doing over there, man. God, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm done with these. I mean, it's crazy, dude.
And what the fucked up part is? Like, oh my gosh, because I read this somewhere, is that these guys will join the military and then they learn all this stuff, and then when they get out, they use it against us.
Yeah.
That I was like, I never would have even thought about that. I go, that's so wrong at many levels. Like, we teach them, and then they turn around and then they use it against us. I'm like, come on.
I mean, I don't know. But then you don't know that when they go into it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how are you supposed to find out?
They're all planning. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So, anyways. What apparently, what do you got to do today, dude? Apparently, you got to go.
They got to put up the truck today. Today's the truck day. Benny Keith. The Chinaman from Benny Keith. Yeah. So hopefully,
how's the Capitan doing, dude?
It's doing pretty good. Yesterday, I did mahi tacos.
What's mahi fish?
It's a fish. Yeah, I did mahi tacos with cumin, lime, vinaigrette coleslaw. It's really good. Really good.
You guys need to check it out. Apparently, they have a lot of spare. This guy's throwing down on some dishes over there, man.
Yeah.
So you say your spinach and artichoke dip is pretty good?
Yes, I love it.
And is that something on the regular menu?
It's on the regular menu, but I kind of improved it a little bit. The last person that was working there, for some reason, it was red. And I was like, I remember spinach artichoke
like green.
Like a creamy,
greenish,
because of the
green tint to it.
Well, that's like the spinach and stuff, but like it's a creamy, more eggshell color.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, why is it red? I found out that they put paprika in it.
Really?
Yeah, and
that tints. It's like putting a red shirt with a bunch of white ones.
Yeah, I was like, you just don't do that. But yeah, today and then I got to do a couple of desserts. Of course, I'm making the pecan pie that I'm known for, and I think I'm doing a chocolate walnut cake or something like that.
You need to do a chocolate pie.
Chocolate pie.
I was watching The Help the other day.
Minnie went poo in the pie.
I was watching The Help the other day, and I was like, man,
a chocolate pie.
Yeah, as long as you don't make it like Minnie. But I mean,
God, no. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
But I thought it was. I mean, I'm just curious. I've had those chocolate pies from like those convenience stores, and they're pretty good. Mm-hmm. But I mean, those are chocolate pudding pies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But so yeah, you need to make a chocolate pie. So what's going on this week, man? You're just gonna pretty much work it off.
Oh, today is my Friday.
But you told me you're just going into. Oh, today's your Friday.
Today's my
so
Friday.
You're off tomorrow and the following day.
Yes. Oh, so my which is God. Wednesday and Thursday.
So it means you have no problem coming in Thursday at 10 o'clock.
No problem.
This is a witness, and if you call me, if you call me and tell me I have this last minute play, no, dude, you stall it till 11 o'clock.
No, but finally, oh man, I was like, I've been, I think, at 3 weeks straight. 3 weeks straight.
Yeah, but 3 weeks. I mean, now you look back on it, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was easy. It was very easy. So yeah, today's my Friday. It'll be a long day, but still. And then Wednesday and Thursday I will be off, and I will be enjoying those 2 days off, watching TV
and finally catching up on pop culture.
Finally, seriously.
Sheesh, man. You don't know how you guys don't know how I've struggled with this guy, man. Oh, so what else is going on, dude?
Oh, that's pretty on my end. That's pretty. Oh, Kanye West again. He just doesn't seem to ever shut up.
What did he say now?
Calls himself the #1 rock star on the planet.
Isn't he a rapper?
Yeah. Basically he what I was reading, he compared himself to Michael Jackson.
But he's a pop star.
Uh-huh. And then I was reading down here saying that I don't know if Michael Jackson, I got to a point that Michael Jackson did not break down. I've reached the glass ceiling as a creative person, as a celebrity, and I've been at it for 10 years. I look around and I say, wait a minute, there's no one around here that looks like me, and if they are, they're quiet as fuck. So that means, wait a second, you're serious? Okay, yeah.
He just goes and rants on about how great he is.
First of all, yeah, he's Kanye West has been at it for 10 years. But Michael Jackson's been doing it since he was like what?
Like a kid.
Yeah, so you can't compare yourself to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
There's
no way. He doesn't even have the discography that Michael Jackson has.
Yeah, exactly. He just had a baby and all that crap.
So,
I mean, so basically, so what? He's stepping up for Father of the Year.
I don't know what Kanye West really loses it sometimes, dude.
He does.
Like he really goes off the deep end, dude. He's too worried about being the best. You become the best by people labeling you that.
Yeah.
Not by you labeling yourself that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's there like, I'm the best there is, dude. I mean, you'll be the best when everybody says you're the best.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan was deemed the greatest because people thought he was the greatest, not because he said he was the greatest. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Kanye West, man, kind of like, Him and Miley Cyrus need to get together and have a kid.
Right.
That's what I think they need to do.
That'd be one fucked up baby.
Miley Cyrus, and then that dude's not going out with her no more, right? What's his name?
Liam Hemsworth. Yeah, they broke up.
If I was him, I would have broke up with her after the VMAs. Right after the VMAs.
Right.
Right after she got off stage, I would have broke up with her.
Right.
I said, you know what? I'm done.
It's over and done with.
And the guy's a good looking guy, man.
Yeah.
The guy's like he's the one who played Thor, right?
No, that's his brother, Chris Hemsworth.
But do they look alike?
Yeah, they almost do.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
Liam Hemsworth. He's well, I think he was a model at the time, and then he broke in. Then he started getting into movies, and the latest movie that he's been in is The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games. He plays the role of Gale Hawthorne. It's like the best.
He's
friend.
the bully one.
No, he's like the best friend of the main character.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
You know, so.
But nonetheless, dude, like I'm telling you, if I would have been done with Miley Cyrus as soon as you get off the stage, man. That's ridiculous. I saw that video, dude. The wrecking ball video.
Wrecking ball. And what is this, train wreck?
I mean, the video's good. You know, the video's good. It's just, I mean, she just there's something about her right now that she just likes to be naked. You know, she wants to be naked and she wants to be showing off her stuff. So whatever. I mean,
there is a college. Hold on one second.
A twerking college? Please don't tell me that there's a twerking college.
No. Let me look for it here. It's funny. There is a college, and I guess one of their things was there was a wrecking ball, hold on. Students protest removal of wrecking ball. Hold on.
Oh man,
what school was this at? Doesn't even say.
So they have a wrecking ball at like hanging there at the school, or what?
Yeah, it's like a. What the hell just happened here? Hold on. There we go. Oops. Crap. What is the school name?
Anyways.
Yeah, I'll get to you that in a minute. Oh, Michigan Grand Valley State University. The officials removed the pendulum statue from campus due to many college students riding it.
like Miley
Cyrus, yeah. So they took it down for that reason. And then it was so funny because if you go to YouTube, there's this naked drunk dude just swinging from it, and he's singing the lyrics to the song. It was really funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
I don't know, dude. Oh man. So, anyways, that's pretty much it in the pop culture world. Like I said, guys, call us 915-588-9722. Email us at whatsupvanhorn@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter now at whatsupvanhorn. Like our Facebook page. We always put links to the show on there. So if you guys like the page and y'all happen to be on Facebook, most of the time we put a link right before the show goes on so that way y'all can follow it. What else? Just let us know, dude. Let us know what y'all want to hear. I think we got a guest next Thursday, dude. We got a Mr. Chris Jones coming in to the studios next Thursday, where he produces and makes films in El Paso. So now here's your time to break out as a star, dude. No, he's been doing it for a long time. I've known him since we were in high school and stuff like that, and he's actually been doing real good. He just did a commercial for Cattleman Steakhouse.
Cattleman Steakhouse?
Yeah,
the one in Fabens, or?
Yeah, the one in Fabens. So he does like commercials and stuff like that. So hopefully next Thursday we're gonna have him in here, so y'all guys can call in and ask questions and stuff like that, or maybe even try to be in one of his movies. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I remember he even shot some stuff here at the Old Mill White, the mine out there and stuff like that. So he's pretty active and stuff like that. And I like his cinematography, man. I think he does a good job, most of the time. So, I mean, he's been doing it. I remember he used to do it like the way he used to edit stuff was like with a couple VCRs. I think it's funny how we go back to our roots and stuff like that. And
yeah, I still have a VCR.
You have a VCR.
VCR
and what do
DVD
you
combo.
And what do you play on that VCR?
I have nothing. It's just getting dusty.
I was about to say, I don't even know where you can find videos anymore, dude. Or VHS tapes, much less I have a VCR, man.
Oh, I think I got a few. I can't. They were boxed up somewhere. This is when I moved back. I've got shit in boxes. I still got to go through. And
That's
I've been
crazy,
here for over
man.
a year.
VCRs. And then we went to I remember when DVD players first came out, they were super expensive. Ridiculously expensive.
Right?
And now like you can buy them at $1.
Now you have Blu-ray and...
Well, I mean, I'm not too much of a fan of Blu-ray because I'm not even a fan of watching movies on DVD, period. I'd rather just download a movie and, watch it on my computer or...
I'm a Netflix person.
Netflix and...
Hulu or whatever.
Yeah,
well,
Hulu.
The only reason why I bought the DVD, is so I can hook up to the Wi-Fi. And
yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like, I mean, nowadays you don't even have to do that. You can just download everything, which is, I think it's more convenient, man. I'm living in an age that I'm very comfortable in. So, I mean, I can't imagine living when, I mean, I wouldn't mind living through the 60s and 70s if I know what I know now.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Oh my God, I'd probably be some kind of hippie flower child kind of.
You would be a hippie flower child. You would. You'd be all about free love.
Make love, not war.
I think if I would have been around back then, I think Google would be named Dougal.
Dougal.
Instead of Google. That's what I think. Kind of like, you know what I mean?
Well, imagine if you had the DeLorean. You can go back in time and change all that shit.
The DeLorean. Or at least that DeLorean.
The one that works.
The one that works, yeah. So anyways. That's all you got for today?
Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah, we gotta end the show kind of early today, guys, because Mr. Christopher has to go put up the truck, unfortunately. So let's kind of wrap up. What do we got? We got, don't forget the football game, district game this week. McCamey. So I'm not, like I said, guys, I'm not too sure if it's in... if it's home or away, but either way it starts at 7:30, so you might just want to drive to McCamey and find out if it does. I'm just playing. Volleyball game we got going on, and then also remember trying to, I guess you could support Safe Prada Marfa. I'm gonna go like the page, because it's been there forever, and I think it's something interesting to talk about. And
when I first saw it, I was like, what? Rewind. Like we drove by it, my mom and I. And I was like,
is that
turn
really,
around.
Yeah, because I was the same way. I was like, Prada Marfa in the middle of nowhere. Prada? Like the devil wears Prada?
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
the quinceañera.
Oh, the quinceañera, yeah. Make sure y'all go out and visit Leslie Jones's quinceañera. Y'all go and throw some chancla. And once again, hopefully you guys we need to make some suggestions to the paper, dude. Hopefully we can get that kind of stuff fixed, because that kind of stuff, it really needs to be local news, because it is a local newspaper. We don't need to know what's going on in New York, because I mean that's why they have the New York Times.
Yeah, exactly.
And that comes out daily, by the way. And what else we got? So keep in mind, hopefully Thursday, let's talk about some. We can probably talk about some Halloween costumes, man.
Halloween costumes.
Yeah, see what everybody wants to be. Y'all call in with y'all's, ideas of what you're gonna be, and hopefully, I'm DJing that the Women's Service League Halloween party. So I will be there dressed up. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go as Master Splinter. That's what I want to be, as an old rat.
An old rat.
So that's exactly what I want to be. So anyways, we're going to leave you guys with a little bit of theme of the monsters. And hopefully y'all have a great day and enjoy your day, and pray that Chris gets the truck put up in time. So we'll see you when we see you guys.
All right, guys. You have a good one.